What is going on, guys? Sumi here with Thoughtcast, and today I'm going to tell you why they will not come back to you if you beg. I was the guy that stood out in the rain that begged for my ex back. I was that guy. It was like straight out of a movie where I was sitting there, the rain was falling on me, she was sitting in the car that her friend was driving, and her friend probably thought I was super weird, and I was like, please don't go, please. And I just had given her flowers upstairs, and she like threw them in the trash. I mean, I was this guy. I was this guy that was a complete loser. This was years ago when I didn't know what I was doing, where I didn't know how to talk to women, and this was the heartbreak, one of the heartbreaks that really solidified the villain arc in who I was. And I don't mean the villain arc that I'm a bad guy now. It really just means that I learned how to deal with women. I learned about female psychology. I learned about dating in general. I learned about the data science and how you should really approach people in certain characteristics and demographics. And I learned to really control my emotions when I was talking to someone that I really liked. This was a lesson in life that I needed. I needed to be that guy that begged out there in the rain and got rejected and got everything thrown in my face. I needed to be him for a second. So what I'm here to tell you is why that does not work, why it never gives you the result that you're looking for. When you beg someone to take you back, you're automatically lower. Not only physically in many situations, but also emotionally, mentally, spiritually, whatever way you want to look at it. You're begging them, you're pleading to them. They have something that you want. They have something that you need. You're making yourself available to them. You're allowing yourself to be seen as lower. And when someone sees that you are lower than them, when they realize that they have something that you want and they have control of it, if they're not a good person and they're in some control or they're just not interested in you, they can walk away. They know they can say no. And when you start begging for them, typically begging leads to more begging. When they say no, they start to get turned off by you because you want to be with someone that you see as your equal. You're attracted to them because you're able to lose them, because you value the commitment and the relationship that they have. You value the partnership enough to give them time, energy, commitment, resources, whatever it is. But when they're giving you too much and they're too available and they're too needy and they're too obsessed, they're asking you, can you please stay? Can you please do this with me? You lose attraction because you don't have to try anymore, because this person is going to be there. You psychologically take them for granted, and you walking away is rewarded. Your negative behavior in the relationship of separating and walking away and breaking up is reinforced as something that is positive, that actually gets this person to come to you how you want. They're conceding. They're giving you a part of them. I was giving up. I was so low emotionally. Why would you want to be with the guy that begged for a girl that didn't want to be with him? Why would you want to be with someone that had no dignity? Begging destroys your image to that person. Begging effectively destroys all the attraction. The moment you start begging and pleading for someone, they feel bad for you. And if they do stay with you, if they do concede, they do it because they feel bad. They do it because they feel guilty. They don't do it because they're sexually attracted to you, because begging is sexy, because begging is attractive, because begging is something that makes them want to be with you. It's not because of that. It's because they feel bad for who you are in this situation and they don't want to see you cry. They may still love you. They may really love you, but they don't love you in the way they loved you before. It's different. It's like how you love a brother or a sister or a parent. It's that love that's like they don't want to see you go through pain, but they're not sexually attracted to you. They don't want to have sex with you. They don't want to be in a relationship with you. They don't want to be committed to you. You look pathetic. Begging makes you look weak. And sometimes you have to go through these situations where you beg for someone and you get rejected and you just feel so bad. And then you ask yourself, how could they do this to me? How could they let me go? Let me tell you something. The moment you understand how they did those things, the moment you become like them. And right now, you don't want to become like them. You don't want to be that person that throws you away, all that love, all that loyalty, all that trust, all that commitment. You don't want to be that person. So you should never want to be that person that understands how and why they could do something. So let go of them and don't beg for them.